Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Little Lady Blue Show. Yes, it's about that time now. Now see my clap and all that's supposed to be loud, loud. And it ain't. But check this out, y'all. We got Big Red in the studio. Big Red is in this thing, y'all. Make some noise for Big Red.
Hey.
So appreciate her. Mr. J is in the studio. Make some noise, Mr. J. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show lined up. We want y'all to come on in. If you were live with Little Lady Blue on Facebook and YouTube, you guys, y'all know y'all need to go to my page and check out the shows. That's the BS.BS show. And check out all Little Lady Blue shows. Watch them, subscribe, and like and share, you guys. But today we got a great show. And this show is going to basically be about how a lot of black inventors invented a lot of things, you guys, and some of us didn't learn it in school. Some of us did learn it and just didn't remember. But I decided I did the last show about Miss Sally Hennings, and if you check it out, Miss Walker, you guys get on there and check that show out. Thank you, Mr. J, for tuning in. And so make sure y'all get on there, check it out. But before we do, y'all know how we do. We're gonna take a small break and we're gonna be back with Big Miss Red, and she gonna. You said Big Red, Miss them
Big
to
Red, Big Red.
You gonna have to speak up,
Big
honey.
Red, Big Red.
Big Red in
Big
the
Red.
house. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, it's gonna be on and popping with Big Red, y'all. She finna put the conversation down. She gonna help Little Lady Blue put the conversation down, if that's okay with y'all. And you know what? I don't even see what. Okay, that's okay. Let's get on. Take this break. We'll be right back in a minute, y'all, with Big Red. Boy, I don't even see it in here. Okay, that's the video. Okay, wait a minute, you guys. I think I got it. All right, okay. Well, there it is right there. Uh, but it ain't the one I'm looking for. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in. There's a short little break right there we took, and Little Lady Blue is ready to get the show started. And I don't know, did you all see the break? Oh, they want me to go to the break again to see to see did it come through. They want to take another break because they having technical difficulties with this. So let's take another small break. Let me see, is it gonna. It was supposed to show. Sometimes I have problems with the streaming with this, guys. Hold on. Here, let's take another 59-second break. Clip on here. Okay, welcome back. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. It finally came through. Now, dun dun dun. It's time for the Little Lady Blue podcast, everybody. Welcome in. And I'm sitting once again with Mr. J and Big Red, and we're getting ready to go into the topic of how black inventors invented a lot of things, you guys. Black people invented a lot of things in this country. This is like part two of the show. If you just tuning in, make sure you guys get into my page, BS.BS, like and subscribe once again. So Let me put the first thing up here. You don't you guys? Now listen to this. Uh, okay, I got to put the name up here. The first one we're gonna do today is. Let me make sure I got it right. What was it? What was the first one? Let me see. I didn't have his name typed in, so I got to type his name in, and we're gonna talk about this gentleman, Lewis Lattimore. Lewis Lattimore. We're gonna talk this gentleman, Lewis Lattimore. Now, and then tell us a little something, Big Red. What's going on with you while I'm typing this in?
Oh, nothing, nothing, nothing. Just life itself.
Okay, can you hear me? Check. Can y'all hear me? Did it freeze up? Okay, there it is. Okay, tell us, Big Red. While we got Big Red, Miss Big Red on the show, y'all. Tell us what 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 you all about, Big Red. Tell us about how fine you said you really are. Tell us what yourself.
Fine as wine.
Oh, Miss Big Red says she's fine as wine. Is that why they call you Big Red?
What you just said.
Huh?
Yes, what you just said. Yes, yes.
Tell us about yourself, Miss Big Red. I mean, what are some of the things that Miss Big Red is all about and what you like? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just introducing. If you're just tuning in, we got Miss Big Red in this thing. She's finna tell y'all a little bit about herself.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I want you to know.
Uh-oh. Now that sound good. That's what I'm talking about. I see now why they call you Big Red. Go ahead, Miss
Well,
Big
I'm
Red.
Miss Big Red, and it's nice to be here with you all today. I'm here on the broadcast today to just enlighten, give a little light into the show.
All right, all right,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
I'm feeling that. I like that.
yeah. Give a little light to the show, and we're gonna have a good time today, you guys. And you keep tuning in, and just give your comments as they come in. Does
That's right.
someone to be there to relate back to you as soon as they possibly can? Just give your comments on what you think about the show. And if there's anything that you think they can uplift the show and then like the show, then send that in too.
That's
But
right.
but leave your negativity on the background. We don't need your
Legion, that's
negativity. We
right.
don't
That's
need
right.
your
That's what I'm
negativity.
talking about.
This is
No,
a
hey, Big Red.
positive
That's what I'm
show.
talking
This is
about.
a positive show. So we're doing positive and good things.
Good things.
So we need the good
Hey.
people to come on and give your comments. Just
Hmm.
come on in.
Come on in. I like that. Come on in the room. Sing it. Oh, y'all heard Miss Big Red. That's what I'm talking about. Come on in the room.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. We need it. This is great. That's great. That's beautiful, Miss Big Red. Give make some noise for her. That was beautiful right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna jump on into the show. Uh the first person you guys I wanted to bring in that I wanted to talk about because I was telling y'all when I was strolling through the YouTube, I came across. Let me say, I don't own the copyrights to a lot of the stuff that you see and do. It's just fair use, you guys. I could read the copyright uh, disclaimer, but I tell you what, yeah, let me read that just in case, cause I don't know. You know, they might say, well, I always try to start the show copyright disclaimer. Because sometimes they'll say, well, I know YouTube done got real picky of it. Yeah. And I don't own copyrights. I just get a lot of this stuff from Facebook, YouTube, the internet, and I just present the information back to you guys. Uh so let me read a little bit about that, and then we're gonna go on into the but thank you, Miss Big Red, for that beautiful introduction.
Yes, yes.
That was beautiful right there. Let's see. Uh I want to read the right one. Okay, copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright 1976 allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So I had to read that, you guys. I'm trying to start it off right. So uh, This is just made, I'm just using this for fair use, you guys. Not making any money or anything on it, you guys. So I'm just repeating the information, you guys. So let's keep it rolling. Let's get this started. Now, Miss Big Red, the first one I want to bring to you. I got it going across the bottom right now. Mr. Lewis Lattimore. I want to make sure I got his name spelled right too. This man right here, Lewis Latimer. Latimer. Okay, I got it spelled wrong. It's Latimer. So let me put this picture. I'm gonna go in and tell what Miss Latimer did. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to just pay attention. I got his name spelled wrong, so let's go back and spell his name right. That's my bad right there. My bad. And Mr. J, you wanna tell us, or you want me to do it? Oh, okay. You want me to take care of it. Okay, let me get it spelled right. Let me get it spelled right, because it ain't spelled right. It's Mere. Mr. Latimer. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is that he invented. And then Miss Big, I want your thoughts about a lot of the Black history and some of the things that we just really didn't learn in school, or some of us probably learned. And show y'all the picture of what we was doing. We was clowning. I got to show y'all a picture of it. That's why we did when they was trying to tell us and teach us. We had some class, what we call class clowns. Uh, and I'm gonna show you a picture of a real class clown in just a minute. But Mr. Louis Latimer, okay, let me get him up. It is his last name is Latimer. Okay. Oh, Mer. Okay, that's what I want. I think I got it now. So let me see. Did he add him? Oh, it didn't add him. It took him away actually. Oh no, there you go. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let me see. Now there it is. Louis Latimer. Now we're back. Okay. Mr. Louis Latimer, you guys. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly who he is. I'm gonna read a little bit information about him, Miss Big Red. And then, all right. According to Louis Latimer, the Wikipedia. This is what the Wikipedia says. It says Louis Howard Latimer, September the 4th, 1848, December the 11th, 1908, was an inventor and patient draftsman. His inventions included evaporated air conditioners, all improved process for manufacturing, carbon filaments for light bulbs. That's what I was talking about. The light bulb, and an improved toilet system for railroad cars. 1884, he joined the Edison Electric Light Company, where he worked a draftman and wrote the first book on electric lighting. What you think about that so far, Miss Big Red? And tell
Well,
us, teach us.
so far,
Yeah,
it's a blessing to know our Black history.
that's right.
Um, from my experience growing up in school, I wasn't taught certain things, for us the elements of Black history. I was taught more the other side,
Right,
if I can say that.
right.
More the other side. So it's good to research, it's study, it's good. Even Google.
Hmm.
Google teach you a lot of things about your Black history. So us as a nation and Black people in general, it's good to dig deep to
Right.
know where your ancestors come from and to know what's been created in our name
That's
under
right.
our history.
That's right.
You see
Because
what
it
I'm
could
saying?
be in our DNA.
Yeah.
These folk could very well be. We could be the descendants of some of these people.
Could be the cousins, the uncles,
Yeah.
or the aunties.
And you never know, if you wondering why you trying to fix that light bulb.
Yeah.
Why you trying to
Yeah.
get some light, because you're tired of sitting in the dark.
Sitting in the dark.
Hey man, whoa, Lord, 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 Lord.
But
Hold down.
it's good to go back and do your research. I mean,
Right.
there's nothing wrong with, reading books. There's nothing wrong with, enlightenment education, on your history.
Right.
Because you never know what you mixed into and you never know what you'll come up with. So learning about Black history is it's an adventure. And the
Yes.
reason why I say it's an adventure because it enlightens your mind. They say
Right.
reading is fundamental, so it enlightens your mind.
That's right,
So
Deb.
people,
I mean,
get it right now.
get it right. That's right.
And that's my theory. Is Big Red on that subject.
Go ahead, make some noise for Miss Big Red. Lord, she put it down. She said, "That's right. It's nothing wrong. That's right. What you say, Mr. J? That's right. Now we see that people like Lewis Lattimore had a lot to do with the air conditioner. He had a lot to do with the light bulb, and so on. So I'm gonna read a little more, Mr. J, and then if you want to weigh in on the conversation, come on in with it, and then we're gonna tell you exactly what these class clowns look like before we take a break, and we're gonna give you guys a fact or crap question or either a joke. So check this out. Let me get through reading this right here. Okay, we're gonna read a little bit further. I'm trying to get on down to the real part of it, the real part of his early life and family. Lewis Howard Lattimore was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts, youngest of the four children of Rebecca Latimer. Latimer, I'm calling him Lattimore. Latimer, uh, and George Latimer. Before Lewis was born, his mother and father escaped from slavery in Virginia and fled to Chelsea, Massachusetts on October the 4th, 1842. The day they arrived in Boston, George was recognized by a colleague of his former slave owner and was arrested a few days later on October the 20th, 1842. George's trial received great notoriety. He was represented by Frederick Douglass. Now, what do y'all think about? He was represented by Frederick Douglass and William Lloyd Garrison. My streaming looked like, okay, there it is. It keeps spinning, and I might have to go ahead. That may be what it is. My fault. You guys gonna have to. And that's next week topic. Pay my bills on time. Okay, I was just talking about procrastinating. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going. Hey, YouTube, y'all stop that now. Uh, when Latimer was young, he spent time. I don't forget where I was. That threw me all the way out. But anyway, yeah, he was represented by his two lawyers. He was eventually able to purchase his freedom and live with family in Chelsea, Massachusetts. Y'all ever heard that?
I have.
You haven't? Okay. When Latimer was young, he spent time before his father left, helping his father in his barbershop. So his father owned the barbershop. Louis Latimer also spent time at night hanging wallpapers with his father. When Latimer was 10, his mother decided to split the family after Dred Scott case ruled individual slaves needed to prove they had the consent of their own owner in order to legally become free. Many slaves at the time, such as the Latimer, had lived from free by escaping into free states and becoming state citizens who often would not be sent back to the owner if apprehended by interstate slave catchers. This caused Louis' father, George Latimer, to flee for his family's safety because he had nothing to prove. He was free from enslavement, so he fled in order to protect his family. I'm gonna read a little more, and then y'all can weigh in on this. After his father had to flee and his mother had to split the family, Lewis and his brothers went to a farm school, and his sisters went to stay with a family friend. Lewis Latimer joined the U.S. Navy at the age of 16 on September 16, 1864, and served as a landsman on the Maciot. I guess that's one of them Navy ships. Uh, After receiving an honorable discharge from the U.S. Navy on July 3rd, 1865, he gained employment as an office boy with a patient law firm, Crosby Gould. That sound like what you, a Jew name, isn't it? Sound Jewish. With a $3 per week salary. Woohoo! $3 per week. This was 1864. So was that pretty good money for 1864?
It had to be.
$3 a week.
A week.
Probably so, because you can get a loaf of bread for probably 2 cents.
2 cents.
Yeah.
It's possible that $3 was good money.
That's right, Mr. J. You can get a loaf of bread for 2 cents.
Wow.
Sugar probably was what, 5 cents. Lord have mercy. I would say take me back to 1864, but when I turn and look at the year 1864 and I see them taskmasters, and I'm like, carry on.
Running.
Wrong people is back in
Yeah.
This gonna be the real Back to the Future movie. Here on, give me Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So wow. Anyway, like I said, yeah, this part was good money for 1864.
Yeah.
He learned how to use a square ruler and other drafting tools. Later, after his boss recognized his talent for sketching patient drawings, Latimer was promoted to the position of his draftsman early $20 a week by 1872.
Wow.
So $20 a week, they say it's like $438 today. So $20 a week for 1872 was good money.
That was good money.
Yeah.
And in the upper plays almost.
Yeah.
So that was just a little bit about his family, you guys, and how he really came to get into what he was doing. So
Great looking person too.
very handsome looking man.
Back in the old days.
Yes.
Most pictures you see, they look kind of like they really went through hard times.
Yeah, he don't look like he been like they tried to make Harriet Tubman. Why they got to make Harriet Tubman look like she?
And my dog,
Yeah, come on now. Now I don't believe that. You hear me?
I don't know.
Now I don't know. We're gonna research her real picture, cause that might not be real.
Picture of her.
Yeah, better picture, cause that's some bull crap right there.
Yeah.
You hear me? That's some bull crap. But okay. See, we didn't learn a lot of this in school because I told y'all about the class clown. Now I'm gonna show y'all a picture of a real class clown in just a minute. Let's read a little bit more. Let's read a little bit more, Miss Big Red. Come on, weigh in when you feel like. Just stop me and say, hey, I got something to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay. In 1874, Latimer co-patient with Charles M. Brown, an improvement toilet system for railroad cars called the water closet for railroad cars. That was pretty good, wasn't it?
That was pretty good. Yeah.
In 1864, he improved the toilet system for railroad cars called the water closet for railroad cars. I want okay, let's read a little bit more. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell employed Latimer, then a draftman, as Bell's patient law firm. To
Oh, that's okay. So he helped Bell with the telephone too.
yeah, that's what they said. To draft the necessary drawings required to receive a patient for Bell's telephone. In 1879, he moved to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and was hired as assistant manager and draftman for the U.S. Electric Lighting Company,
Wow.
a company owned by Hiram Maxim, a rival of Thomas A. Edison. Now, Thomas Edison, he invented the light bulb, did he?
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was actually 4 people that actually get the patent of it.
4 people.
Thomas Edison,
Right.
somebody named Hiram Maxim.
Uh-huh.
Joseph Swan was another guy, and somebody named Sandro Tuto. So you had a variety of people that
Invented the light bulb.
created the light bulb. I think Lewis created a type of light bulb.
Yeah.
The one that lasts 24.
He created a type of light bulb. That's right, Mr. J.
Yeah.
So they all had their own different models of light bulb.
Yeah.
Right.
He created probably the light bulb that we kind of grew to know.
Oh,
Long
wow.
lasting.
So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, he worked for a company that was a rival to Thomas A. Edison Company. Wow, you see what I'm saying? While Latimer was there, he invented a modification to process for making carbon filaments, which aimed to reduce breakages during the carbonization process. This modification consisted of placing filament blanks inside a cardboard enveloped during did I read? Yeah, during carbonation. Nation. Did I say that right? Carbonation nation. That's right. While in England, on behalf of the Maximum Light Company, he taught the entire process for making Maximum lights, including glass blowing, in 9 months in order to get the factory up and running. So, like you said, they lasted longer.
Yeah, yeah, they lasted long.
So his invention helped the light bulbs to last longer.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I
Matter
wonder.
of fact, it's possible that the one that's still burning from in Thomas Edison's
Yeah,
lab is still
It's
the
still
one he
burning.
created. It's still burning hundreds of years later.
Yeah.
yeah.
They never turned that bulb off.
They never turned that bulb off. This man right here was just about a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Very smart.
Wow. So what do you think about that, Miss Big Red? What do you think about that type of mindset that we come from? People like these people, Mr. Lewis Latimer. What do you think about that?
He's a very bright, intelligent man, and all those people that was intrigued by his adventures, they were very enlightened by his ability to know these things. You see what I'm saying? So that's just a test and a touch of our faith, showing us that we can do anything
We can do
when we put our
anything.
mind to it. You see
Wow.
what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So why in the heck did we not learn about this man? You hear me? What in the world did we not learn about this man? Is it because I told y'all earlier we were gonna get a chance to look at the real class clown?
Yeah,
Did y'all have class clowns interrupting the class, or the teacher did not teach it? This a picture for all the class clowns right here. Y'all gonna have to get on the page and check this out. Let me just put this picture up here of the class clown. This why we didn't learn. It's coming on in here. This why we didn't learn the picture, because we had one of these. Oh Lord. We had one of these. You just, when you tune into the show, you'll be able to see this is why we couldn't learn, because there was always a class clown or somebody interrupting the teacher, or the teacher just couldn't teach it. So I had to let me take it back to Mr. Latimer now. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch it to see the class clown. Okay. So let me just end that with him, Mr. Lewis Latimer. Y'all make some noise. Okay. And we're gonna bring that class clown back later on. Because everybody had one. So we're gonna take a short break, you guys. Thank you, Miss Big Red, for weighing in. Feel more. If you want to stay to the next for the next one, come on. That's cool. If not, I understand. You guys, we're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna be right back. All right, we back, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me go in here and change this. That was the story by Mr. Lewis Latimer. I hope everybody enjoyed that right there. So thank you for staying. Tell us a bit something else now. Tell us a little bit something else while I get this edited. What's the tea, Miss Red? What's the tea?
Well, it's hot outside, and we in here just broadcasting and having a good time today. Just laid back enjoying ourselves.
That's right.
Trying to talk to the viewers and the ones that are home doing the same thing we doing. Just chilling.
Just chilling. I like that. I like that. That's right. Okay.
Well said.
Well said. Well said. Well, before we bring the next Miss Patricia Beth in here, you guys, the next person, here's a short video right here. If you came home and your dog was chilling like this, and your dog was chilling when your dog's supposed to be working, guarding, protecting the house, protecting you, and you came and found that your dog was doing this, what would you do? If you came home and he's supposed to be up chasing the cats and the dogs and the other things out the yard, and you pull up on the dog and he just chilling around the house, like even this one right here, what would y'all do? Tell me what would you do? Lord have mercy, we got to find that joker. We got to find that joker. We got to find that joker. If he laying around the house, I had to put this in there. You even come home and you can't even get in the bathroom because your dog supposed to be protecting, supposed to be running the cats off. You hear me? And everything in the house. And you come home and found that your dog was even sitting on your toilet like this, reading the newspaper. What would you do? Y'all say get rid of that joker.
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
Go. He got to go.
He got to go. So little lady Blue thought I'd share that with y'all. I hope y'all got a big kick out of that. What would you do? All right, you ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to move this thing on into the next topic. And the next topic, you guys, little lady Blue is going to talk about is how this beautiful black sister invented what she invented, and her name is Patricia Beth. Patricia Beth, you guys. And if y'all don't know nothing about Miss Patricia Beth, I'm getting ready to show a little bit of her right now. This is Miss Patricia Beth. Let me type her name into the chat because I want y'all to be getting the name in your head while we do what we do, when we do what we do. If that's cool with y'all. And then we're gonna give y'all a good joke, and y'all got to decide this joke now that I'm gonna give y'all in just a minute. But let's get on into the Miss Patricia Beth story, you guys. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Patricia. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what she helped invented or she invented. Then Miss Red, you just come right on in, you and Mr. J, with how y'all feel and what y'all think about that.
All right.
Is that cool with y'all?
That's all right.
Is that all right?
That's all right.
Is it all right?
That's all right.
It's all right.
All right.
All right. Yeah, okay. Uh, oh Lord, have mercy. No, leave Prophet to shock her out. She said she coming back, but you want to make sure we got the money on your card before she come back. Uh, Let me see. If the money ain't on your card, she can't see what she thought she said she saw. Uh, she really didn't see it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is Miss Patricia Bath. And I'm gonna tell you exactly who this young lady is. Patricia Era Bath was an American. Help me say it, Mr. J. Time my orthopedic. She do the eye. What you call it? Help me, Miss Red. OPTHAM. I mean, orthomologist. Lord have mercy. I, ophthalmologist. Ologist. Woo, Lord. She went to school for it. Bless her heart. Invented she invented inventor, humanitarian, and an academic. She invented an improved device for laser uh, cataract surgery. Her invention was called laser phaco probe, which she patented in 1986. That's what she did. So she helped with the cataracts.
Yeah, laser surgery.
Laser surgery. So what did it say? Did she invent the laser or she invented a kind of laser?
Might have been like a kind of laser.
Let me go on into it. Let's read. Read.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Miss Beth, y'all, she was born November the 4th, 1942. May 30th, 2019 was an American. Oh, wasn't American. Is she still living?
No, but they had a birthday there.
Where they have a, yeah, she must not be still living. She passed. So R.I.P. to that queen. Wow. She just not, reason why I said that, she must just not pass. Because I remember them kind of talking about her at one point. Anyway, y'all, she invented an improvement, an improved device for laser cataract surgery. That's what it was. An improved device for laser cataract surgery. Her invention was called laser phaco, which she patented in 1986. She also became the first woman member of the Jules Stein Eye Institute. First woman to lead a post. This is on Wikipedia. That's Wikipedia. That's what I'm getting this out for. Uh, First woman to lead a postgraduate training program in ophthalmology. Woohoo! And the first woman elected to the honorary staff of the UCLA Medical Center. Babb was the first African person to serve a resident in ophthalmology. Lord, I can't say that. In New York, at New York University. Ophthalmology. I'ma spell it for y'all. She was also the first African American woman to serve on staff as a surgeon at the UCLA Medical Center. Babb was the first African American woman doctor to receive a patent for a medical purpose. Now, see, give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. See, that's what I'm talking about. Miss Patricia Babb. See, she got her stuff patterned. She put it towards medical. We need more medical inventions, and that's what we need to help at. Cause we around here eating unhealthy and knowing that we're gonna wake up with six toes and we ain't supposed to have a five because of the way we eating a lot of the chemicals that's in the food gonna help us grow an extra toe. So, that's how I feel. I mean, what about you, Miss Red?
Well, you said she did. She invented the pattern for laser surgery.
Yeah, she came up with her own way to improve it. Yeah,
to improve it.
Improve the device for laser cataract.
Yeah, for cataracts. That's a good subject right there because look at it like this: when you have cataracts, that's messing with your vision.
Right.
So when it's messing with your vision, you kind of off track a little bit.
Yeah.
So by her inventing that,
Mhm.
it's a blessing
Mhm.
for the medication and for the doctors to be able to come in and give you that sight back.
Right.
So that's a good invention that she came up with. That's amazing. And I take my wig off to that sister.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. See what I'm talking about? So we had to salute this sister, Miss Patricia Babb. You guys get online. Wikipedia. Ophthalmologist. That's what she was. R.I.P. to our beautiful sister. She is a goddess. People like these, they are extra. I call them extraordinary humans. You hear me? They have a special gift. We all got special gifts, but they have a special gift. They're born with that purpose. You know what I'm saying? They are goddesses and gods. You know what I'm saying? Small goddesses and gods. God give it to them. They bring it here to the earth and they give it to us. You see what I'm saying? And I thank God for that. So you guys get on Wikipedia. You can learn a little bit more about this sister if you want to. See people like this because we had these class clowns right here. We had these class clowns. We couldn't. They interrupting the teacher, and the teacher probably didn't get a chance to, you know, get the information to us like they need to because we had a lot of these. So yeah, get rid of that joker.
Saturday morning, thing that used to come on called link the chip, link something.
Link the chip. Well, I'm gonna show a picture now before we get ready. I think I got one more, and then we'd be ready to end this thing. So I'm running over it pretty quick. But let's do a fact or crap question. And y'all got to with this right here. Y'all tell me. Y'all got to tell me: is it fact or is it crap? and I give y'all a couple to think about it. As after I ask y'all the question, of course, that's how this go. Let me see if I can find a good trivia question for y'all. I'm trying to get a good one, something that I think y'all will be able to handle. Some of them questions be out of league.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like a lot of this stuff we learning now, and the young people, especially, they coming into knowledge of a lot of things that we just internet and a lot of things in
Yeah.
school during that time to really
Yeah.
reach out to us and social media to help us, to tell us about a lot of stuff that you know the greatness of African Americans.
Right.
So I'm thankful that we're living in the age of the internet. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. And a lot of our textbooks back then, they were not up to date, so we
they
didn't have a
wasn't
lot
up.
of stuff
Man,
in our textbooks as well.
I got to give you a standing applause for that, Miss Big Red.
Hey.
She said something that was really important, you guys. She said that the standard of the textbooks were not up to date. So that, yes, we had a lot of old textbooks that didn't have the what we really need to be dealing with,
Yes. Yes.
up to date textbooks. And it's still going on now.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. That's a good one right there. That's a real good one. And that's why you got a lot of people they donating to these schools. They're trying to get money to them so they can raise the consciousness through the textbooks, and
Yeah.
which I don't even know if they still deal with books now, because everything now is done on the tablet and computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, okay. Fact or quick. Well, let's time for the fact or crap, you guys. Fact or crap question is, uh, this is you just tell me if you think it's fact or crap. Elvis did a TV ad for a donut. Is that fact or is that a crap, you guys? Is that a fact or is that crap? I'm trying to see. Did they even get the answer to that? Did they even get the answer to it? I don't even see the answer to it. Do y'all know if he did one for a TV commercial for that?
I can't say. Uh, what was the question?
What was the question?
I'm still reading about these surgical devices over there. That Miss Bell.
Elvis did a TV ad for a donut. For a donut. Now I don't know what that means. Did he do one? It says he did one for a donut. I don't know. Is it for a donut or was he hungry? Or did he just do one with a donut?
I have to say that's crap.
Is that a fact? Is that crap?
I would say crap.
You gonna say crap too?
Yeah, I would say crap.
Y'all sure? Y'all sure it's fact crap? You might be right.
I'm gonna stand by the crap.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, they gonna stand by it. Is that your final answer? That is going to be their final answer. Elvis did a TV ad for donut. What you say, Miss Big Red?
I say crap.
She says crap. And you know what, y'all? I'm gonna say both of y'all are wrong. Yes, that is a fact. So y'all just learned something. Elvis did a TV ad for a donut. That is a fact, according to this.
Was it Dunkin' Donut or Krispy
He
Kreme?
said, "What kind of donut?"
Yeah.
That'll be.
Was it Dunkin' Donut or Krispy Kreme?
It might have been Krispy Kreme, because I love me some Krispy Kreme, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is that? The- Hold on, y'all. You know it goes down. It's hot out here, but we're gonna keep this thing rolling. I ain't gonna even get into that. Okay, let's go on. When I was in school, well, I'm not even saying in school. When I was a little girl, I used to see, go to sleep and have bad dreams and all that. And y'all, I want to show. One day I woke up, I thought I saw a ghost, and this is how I looked when I thought I saw the ghost. When I thought I saw the ghost, this is what I looked like. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I look like. Wait a minute, I gotta change this. I gotta show y'all exactly what I look like. Let me remove this. Okay. When I thought I saw the ghost, when I woke up, I had a nightmare. This is what I look like. I guess it might have scared my mom there when they came in there. No, I'm just messing with y'all. See that lady? Scared the hell out of me. Because they always said our house was haunted.
But you do know there's a lot of people walking around here, humans that look like ghosts will scare you too.
Yeah, you sure know what to say. She says a lot of people look like they're scared you. And this what they must look. If they look like me, Lord have mercy. I just thought that'd make y'all laugh, you guys. But on the next note, let's get on into the last uh person for today that we're gonna talk about. But before I do, that's what I want to know. Do y'all know who this entertainer is right here? Do y'all know who this entertainer is that I'm getting ready to show you? If you know who this is, type it in the chat right there. Type it in the chat. If you're wrong or right, I'm gonna let you know. That right there. Y'all know who this entertainer is? I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds. All right. If you said this entertainer was James Brown, you are wrong. If you said Prince, you are wrong. This entertainer is Mr. Michael Jackson. That's right, y'all. Michael Jackson, the son of Joseph Jackson, was an American singer, songwriter, and dancer, dubbed the King of Pop. You guys, he's regarded as one of the most significant cultural figures of the 20th century. Make some noise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on into this last one for today, and then we're gonna get ready to end this shizzle. We had a great show so far, don't y'all think?
Yeah.
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 Oh Lord, this is another one of them old lazy dogs. I didn't get a chance to show. I said if your dog was laying around and he wasn't doing nothing, y'all got to put him out. Remember, if he laying around like this, y'all got to put him out. He got to go. Now let me. I have got to put him in there. Phone and all.
Phone and all.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's move on. You know, before I get ready to do this. I wanted to. I told you that the only thing we saw was Bugs Bunny when we thought we came from, over, when I was a little girl growing up, we saw a lot of little discrimination cartoons and didn't know it, but it was funny to us. Well, what did y'all think about this little thing right here? This little man, they always show him on Bugs Bunny. Somebody help me. Well, I watched it, don't care what funny. What y'all think about him? His character on Bugs Bunny. And we thought that's all we came from. They were showing us that as kids. I'm just saying, y'all. As children, we were watching this. So I thought everybody came from spirits and, with a bone in it.
But they seen him somewhere.
They seen him somewhere, didn't
Yeah. He was running around.
Look at them lips.
Somewhere.
Lord have mercy. Come on, y'all. I just thought I'd share that. God, dog.
I saw something like that on an old little wrestler.
No, you did?
Too, yeah, where he was being chased by something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from the circus. Most likely that's what the character was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barnabas and Baby circus.
Circus, okay. All right. I just wanted to know what y'all thought about that. Okay, this next one, you guys, we're going to talk about is Mr. Garrett Morgan. And I thought it was interesting because this man right here, y'all, he discovered the mask. The what you call the mask when you go into the gas mask, like a gas mask.
Oh, okay.
What the army and all them use when they and sometimes the police when they use when they going into something.
You throwing that tear gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see the gas mask. Let me type that in. I'm sorry. I'm Garrett Morgan. That's this gentleman name, you guys, Mr. Garrett Morgan. And y'all just come on in on the conversation, like we said, and we're gonna get ready to end this thing. Once again, thank you, Miss Red, for participating today.
Anytime.
So y'all know when Miss Red on the show is going down.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all tune in if y'all want to talk to this sister.
Gonna be live.
It's gonna be live.
Yeah. Send your comments.
Oh yeah.
Come on in. Come
Tell them
on
now. Why
in.
is stuff like this is important, Miss Red? Tell them why stuff like this is
It's
important.
good to know your history. It's
Mm-hmm.
good to be educated. It's good to just to know.
That's
I
right.
mean, yeah, just to know. I mean, any color or creed or race, it doesn't matter. It's just good to read up on information and to know things.
That's right.
So, like I said, reading is fundamental.
Mm-hmm.
Enlighten your minds.
It help
Open
enlighten you.
up,
Yes.
open up your mind to a new arriving. So you can see things, hear things, learn things, and most of all, know things.
Hey. That's right. Or you don't want to be like the class clown right here.
We don't want to be like a class.
You don't want to be like that class clown. I promise you don't. Okay, so let me read a little bit about this young man right here, you guys, and then we're going to get ready to probably end this show. And I want to thank Mr. J and Miss Red for once again for participating. And I want y'all to get on my page and check all the shows out because y'all might actually learn something.
Yeah.
Let me get this thing. Don't want to even come up. Wikipedia. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Garrett Morgan right here, senior. He was born March 4th, 1877, July 27, 1963. Was an African American inventor, businessman, and community leader. He's not notable. He's most notable. His most notable inventions were a three-position traffic signal and a smoke hood. Uh, that's the gas mask, I think. Uh, Notable used in 1916 tunnel construction disaster rescue. It says that Morgan also discovered and developed a chemical hair processing and straightening solution. Oh, I see his hair slayed to the side. I see you, Mr. Morgan.
Temptations.
Yeah, them Temptations.
Was burning their hair.
Yeah, yeah, Malcolm X did it too.
And later on,
Yeah,
Motown Joe with the Jerry Curl.
yeah, Motown with the Jerry Curl. Come on now. Mr. Morgan also discovered and developed chemical hair processing straightening solution. He created a successful company based on his hair product inventions along with a complete line of hair care products and became involved in the civic and political advancement of African Americans, especially in around Cleveland, Ohio. Um, he spent most his teenage years working a man for a Cincinnati landowner. Many African American children at the turn of the century, Morgan had to quit school at a young age to work full time. Morgan was able to hire a tutor and continue with studies while working in Cincinnati. In 1895, he moved to Cleveland, where he began repairing sewing machines for a clothes manufacturer. What you think about that, Miss Red?
Well. Y'all remember back in that kitchen where we was sitting in that chair and grandma and mama used to get that lard grease and that straight and comb and press that hair, be burning them edges and them ears.
Mm-hmm.
So when the relaxer came along, we got excited.
We got excited.
We got excited for the hair relaxer.
Perm.
So that's when the perm came.
Hey, now.
Everybody was walking around fried and laid to the side.
Fried, dad, and laid to the side. You sure know what to say. That's a good one right there. All right, y'all. Let's keep it rolling. And let me say, where would I start off at? You know, I don't. Okay, Morgan was able to hire a tutor and continue his studies while working in Cincinnati. 1895, he moved to Cleveland, where he began repairing sewing machines for a clothing manufacturer. This experience sparked Morgan's interest in how things work, and he built a reputation for fixing them. His invention made during this period was a belt fastener of sewing machines. Morgan also invented, these people seem like they were multitasking too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Morgan also invented a zigzag attachment for sewing machines. In 1907, Morgan opened a sewing machine shop. 1 year later, more conscious of his heritage, he helped start the Cleveland Association of Colored Men in 1908. Hey. All right. 1 year later, he and his wife, Marianne, opened Morgan's Cut Rate ladies' clothing store.
All right.
See what I'm talking about? The shop which made coats, suits, dresses, and other clothing. Ultimately had 32 employees.
Wow.
Now you know that's big.
Yeah, that's big.
Around night, cause for that time,
Yeah.
man, our people were doing some amazing things.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
we should have learned about those folks. We should have learned about those people.
Yeah.
Okay. Around 1910, his interest in repairing other people's inventions waned, and he became interested in developing some of his own. He received his first patent in 1912. That's patent. I noticed a lot of them was getting their stuff patent, and that's what we got to start on. It's when you come up with your idea and your invention, make sure you get your stuff patent so people won't steal your stuff
Yeah.
and run off with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there are people out there waiting on you to invent and to come up with something, and they're gonna steal it.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you cut the TV on, and somebody else will be doing your song
Yeah.
or doing,
Yeah.
they wait on stuff like that. That's true. Okay, and he received the first patent in 1912. In 1913, he incorporated hair care products into growing list of patents and launched the G.A. Morgan Hair Refining Company, which sold hair care products, including his patent hair straightening cream. So yeah, he did like the perm. A hair coloring
Yeah.
and a hair straightening comb invented by Morgan. So he's something like what's her name? The straightening comb. What's her name? C.J. Walker. Yeah. And a straightening comb invented by Morgan. He received a patent for his smoke hood designed in 1914, the year he launched the National Safety Device Company. It is unknown whether the smoke hood brought him any commercial success. In 1916, Morgan rescued workers trapped in water intake tunnel 50 feet beneath Lake Erie using a hood fashion to protect his ass from smoke, featuring a series of air that hung near the ground to draw clean air beneath the rising smoke. So this man done a lot. He was on point. Mr. Garrett Morgan, you guys. He invented like that hood. I thought it was like the smoke gas, but it was like a hood that it kind of worked like that. When you go in and you cover yourself up, the government and all them be using it. When armies and stuff, when they go into a lot of places, they got chemical. Was it chemical reactions in the air and stuff? Yeah, they put on these gas masks and stuff. So he,
On Married with Children yesterday. When
Yeah.
the wife got that radiation stuff.
yeah,
Chemicals.
radiation chemicals,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm saying, well, that concludes our show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all learned something. This thing is trying to freeze up again. I got to pay this bill. But anyway, that concludes our show, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Garrett Morgan, once again, we're closing out with him. This young brother did his things on his inventions. Y'all get online, get on YouTube, get on Wikipedia, look these folks up, Google them, and you guys learn, Lord, learn. And what's the word you always use, Miss Red? To take your mind higher. Enlighten
your mind.
Enlighten your mind. That's right. I want to thank Miss Red for being on the show today. and yeah, I want to thank Miss Red for being on the show. Mr. J, thank you guys for tuning in with me. I want y'all to get online now and watch the shows. I want y'all to get online and watch the shows. Show these shows to your children and your grandchildren. BS.BS show. All you got to do is watch, like, and subscribe and share. And you guys enjoy the rest of the videos that was on there. And until the next time, you guys, I want y'all to do me a favor. Y'all know how we do it. We put our ears in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if y'all love what little lady blue do, somebody say, oh yeah. All right. Till the next time, put your ears up. One love, everybody. And that concludes our show.